right, tomorrow marks President Trump's 100th day in office. For some, it feels more like a year. For others, the blink of an eye. Here is President Trump's first 100 days in 360 seconds.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that the Washington Monument was packed.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts.
I think sometimes we can disagree with the facts.
3 to 5 million people voting illegally?
I think we'll see where we go from here.
We are going to get the bad ones out.
President of Mexico canceling his planned visit to the United States.
It's banning Muslims.
No man, no wall, no man, no wall.
We put these 7 countries initially into the executive order.
The Justice Department would not defend the new Trump Muslim ban.
Donald Trump tonight has fired the interim attorney general.
We had a Monday night massacre. Sally Yates
would not defend the Trump administration's travel ban.
Nominating Judge Neil Gorsuch.
We are officially putting Iran on notice.
The new president attacked the Australian Prime Minister.
Judge Robart's decision puts a halt to President Trump's executive order.
This is soapy water, and I'm washing that filthy lion mouth.
You got a lot of killers. Why you think our country's so innocent? Well, you can choose your plan. And you know what the plan is? This is the plan.
Go buy Ivanka's stuff is what I was telling you.
That the powers of the president will not be questioned.
Donald Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe holding a meeting with their aides in the outdoor restaurant.
National Security Advisor Michael Flynn handed in his resignation.
There is not an illegal issue, but rather a trust issue.
I think we're going to make a deal.
That's the art of the deal.
President Trump's first solo press conference.
Delivered an epic rant today.
I inherited a mess. It's all fake news. Not good. Quiet, quiet, quiet. The biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan.
Everybody who is here illegally is subject to removal.
People that are here illegally. It's a military operation.
January raid in Yemen.
The mission was successful.
Everything that is broken in our country can be fixed. We will never forget Ryan.
He became president of the United States in that moment.
I never had meetings with Russian operatives.
Now accusing his predecessor of wiretapping him at Trump Tower. Now, this is just one of 6 tweets President Trump fired off.
There was no such wiretap activity.
Travel ban 2.0 is out today, and
President Trump dispatched his top officials to make the hard sell on behalf of the American Health Care Act.
Focused on repeal and replace of Obamacare.
are we going to do what we said we would do?
The White House has accused President Obama of getting Britain's spy agency to put Trump under surveillance.
He stands by it. You're mischaracterizing what happened today.
As far as wiretapping, we have something in common, perhaps.
There is circumstantial evidence of collusion.
The FBI is investigating the Russian government, and that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign.
Seems to me to be some level of surveillance.
Do you feel vindicated by Chairman Nunes coming over there, sir?
I somewhat do.
The White House-backed plan to repeal and replace Obamacare is dead.
And we were very close to doing it.
The Republican plan to get rid of Obamacare failed today.
It would be worthwhile for the chairman to recuse himself.
We never talk about sources and methods.
Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn is requesting immunity.
President Trump goes after the Freedom Caucus.
Neil Gorsuch will be confirmed this week.
asking he be able to earn 60 votes.
I leaked nothing to nobody, and never have and never would.
When you kill innocent children, innocent babies, with a chemical gas that crosses many, many lines.
House Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes will step aside from the Russia investigation.
Tonight I ordered a targeted military strike on the airfield in Syria.
The United States will no longer wait for Assad to use chemical weapons without any consequences.
The show of force by President Trump does not seem to have deterred Syria's president.
If you gas a baby, if you put a barrel bomb in, you will see a response from this president.
Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Hitler, who didn't even sink to using chemical weapons. I made a mistake.
a change of heart when it comes to NATO.
I said it was obsolete. It's no longer obsolete.
The U.S. dropped the mother of all bombs.
We are so proud of our military.
A show of military might, a massive public display.
A high-profile missile failure for North Korea.
An unchecked Iran, this strategic patience is a failed approach.
It looks like another terrorist attack.
Guarantee there will not be a government shutdown?
I can't guarantee.
The White House appears to be backing down from demands that the president's proposed border wall be funded immediately.
The wall gets built, 100%.
So a federal judge blocks the president. Michael Flynn is feeling the heat. House Republicans trying to figure out a way to repeal Obamacare.
This is going to be the biggest tax cut and the largest tax reform in the history of our country.
I loved my previous life. I had so many things going. I actually, this is more work than in my previous life. I thought it would be easier.
And the big question is, what do we add on to that to make the 100th day? We are still dealing with a possible government shutdown. We're dealing with the health care bill. We're dealing with North Korea and tax cuts, the Michael Flynn investigation, and the investigation into the ties between the Trump administration and Russia. Lots more to come. 1 day left.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.